Hey there everyone, this is Craig George from Sotheby's International Realty here in New York City, and I am coming to you live from the Sherry Netherland here at 781 Fifth Avenue. It's a co-op and hotel that was built in 1927, 38 stories high. It is a piece of New York history. I'm going to take you inside one of the prettiest apartments I think we have ever had the honor of representing. So the Sherry Netherland is a 5-star hotel as well as residences. So you have everything from valet service to a gym, of course. You have attended elevators, 24-hour concierge. Everything that you would expect in a 5-star hotel is in this apartment. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to flip the camera around. So the building being from that era, the current owners decided to give it the ultimate Art Deco flair. I'm going to take you first just to the views because it's really important to understand the orientation of this apartment and the location if you're not familiar with Fifth Avenue and 59th Street. So as you see, of course, Central Park right there. You've got the Plaza Hotel. You've got the Pierre, one block away, the Metropolitan Club. And let me just show you the apartment. So this is living and dining. Even though there's no dining table in this room, the thing about the Sherry Netherland, and that you hear this a lot, people say it's a lifestyle. This really is a different way of living. So the kind of person who might live here, probably this is one of their many residences. When they come here, they probably don't cook, they eat out, or they could order from Harry Cipriani, which is located in the building, and we'll do room service here. I also didn't mention that maid service is included in your monthly common charges here twice daily, so that's free. Let me just walk you again over to this corner and show you the views, and then we'll get on with the apartment. So we're looking straight down Fifth Avenue. Of course, you're at the nexus of luxury here. You have Bergdorf Goodman right there across the street. There's Bulgari. We have right there, that crown, green and gold crown top there is the new Aman Resort and Hotel, which is just being completed. And then, of course, all of the, Versace and all the labels are within a stone's throw here. So this apartment, so many famous residents have lived in this building, but one of the most famous, I have to say, is Judge Judy, and this was actually Judge Judy's apartment before our owners purchased from her. And while her apartment was very lovely, they did a multi-million-dollar gut renovation on it, and not just restored details, but created new details that weren't there. Look at these plaster crown moldings here. They're just all handmade in a factory in Philadelphia. You have things on the wall like this ultra suede wall covering. It's kind of hard to see in person, but it's really, and it needs to be brushed. It's a little high maintenance, but it's gorgeous. You have these original wood floors, which have been completely refinished, of course, and ebonized, so it gives it a really rich kind of chocolatey feel to it. And so I'm going to just walk you into what these owners use as a very luxurious sitting room / home office. But this could easily be a formal dining room as well, because it's right off the kitchen. These are original details in this room that have been restored. Of course, throughout the apartment, you have what you would expect in a listing like this: motorized shades, central AC throughout. And I'll go ahead and show you the kitchen here, which was completely redone. And most of the kitchens in this building are kind of an afterthought because, as I said, people don't typically cook. When they come here, they really come to experience, the nightlife and the restaurants and culture of Manhattan. But this is a gorgeous kitchen for something that really only is meant to make coffee and serve wine. You've got, the wine fridge, these beautiful zebra mahogany cabinetry, Art Deco light fixtures. Everything is authentic in this apartment. And then you have, even though there's laundry in the building, you have maid service, there's a small kind of laundry room, walk-in laundry room here off of the kitchen, which is great. And then you also have a service entrance here. So separate entrance for deliveries or for staff and so forth. Okay, so I'm gonna walk into what's the second bedroom. I'm gonna hold off on the master because the master really is spectacular. I want you to wait for that. So second bedroom, which they use as a media room. Again, all the same great views, great light, these details on the door. I mean, look at these door handles. And even the hinges, they're called bullet hinges. They're just beautiful. And then you have a full bath, so this could easily be a full bedroom. And this tile on the floor, though, is just exquisite. And of course, the shower. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you back out. So this is, we think, is around 2,500 square feet. In co-ops, they're never really recorded. These were originally 2 apartments that were combined a while back. Again, then this got renovated down to the studs, everything brand new. Okay, so back to the foyer, which you just got a quick look at when I walked in. Again, this incredible mahogany. Look at just the detail, a high gloss mahogany finish everywhere. The floors with the onyx inlay. And then into the master. The first thing that you notice when you walk into the master is this closet, which is has these really beautiful medallions that the designer picked up in a Paris flea market and restored them. And all the closets are completely built in with the same kind of wood. Really, this is the kind of detail that you get when the sky is the limit. There is no budget. Okay, so coming into the master, again, really bright open view of the park. This, by the way, is the premium line in the building. You have a southwest exposure, so you get beautiful southern light and then western sunsets here. So I'll first take you into the master bath. The thing that really is incredible that you don't notice unless you pointed out, these huge slabs of honey onyx, which the designer had to go to 3 different quarries to find just the right shade. Everything custom made in here. Beautiful custom made pieces of furniture to fit just so. Lots of shelves and storage. And again, this shower, which is these enormous slabs of honey onyx. And just beautifully done and impeccably maintained. This seems like it could have been done yesterday. It's so perfectly maintained. And obviously these owners have exquisite taste. All right, rounding off the master here is what I think is probably one of the prettiest walk-in closets I've ever seen. Again, the same mahogany. It wraps around, you've got your Art Deco light fixture, tons of storage. It's just hard to capture this on film, but you get the idea. Just so pretty. Okay, over here, which was, I believe, originally had been another walk-in closet, but they converted it to a second powder room, which I think is great to have in a master. And I also want to point out the wall covering in here, which is this really cool kind of silver leather. So actual leather on the walls. Again, the Art Deco light fixtures, sconces, and ceiling fixtures. They're everywhere here. Again, look at the crown moldings, a little bit different in this room. Again, these are handmade in out of plaster from Philadelphia. And then last but not least, is a really beautiful powder room. So the light fixture, I think, is just stunning. Lots of walls for art. As you can tell, these owners were real art lovers. And so you can see their collection is really, really impressive. There's a pop-up TV over here, just FYI. And that completes your tour here at the Sherry Netherland. Apartment 1104, asking price is $11,250,000, which is a really, really great price. This was an over-the-top renovation. It's turnkey. Sorry, I'm gonna turn my camera around. You don't need to do anything. You just bring your toothbrush, you move into this apartment, and you're set to go. So if you have any other questions, please contact me or Kevin Brown. This is our listing, our exclusive. And either one of us will be happy to arrange for a private tour, a virtual tour. We also have a fantastic 3D tour available now online. Thanks so much for joining me, and see you soon in New York.